sorrow. We fight today for a new tomorrow. Hearts in sync, we hold the key. Feel the rhythm, hear it pounding like a thunder ever resounding. Together now we will break free. The stars align, the path is clearer with every step. The end draws nearer, no turning back. We've come too far, our destiny burns like a star. When your faith is shaking, trust in me, the tide is breaking. Head into the light, I'm here by your side. I never will let you go. Let your flame burn brighter. Stand with me and be united. This is our moment, now is our time. So follow me to the finish line. Let's just roll away, get a destiny is where we make it right. One day, rise up
Oh, hello, party people. Check my levels here. We're good. We're good. Do you ever feel like, I know it sounds weird, but like, do you ever feel like everyone you know is going through a divorce? Like, we're talking multiple people, or technically multiple former couples. And it's crazy. Like, this is people I know online, people I know in person. Like, everyone is going through a fucking divorce, man. And like, it makes no sense to me. Like, is the divorce rate in America like what, 50%, right? Does this include the rest of the world? Like, does the rest of the world believe in divorces now? Like I thought like they were kind of taboo in certain cultures, but now it's just like damn, what the fuck is going on, Damn. I was online, just to let you guys know, and I was finishing up watching Fincher's stream. Dude, if I knew some of these streamers in person, I knew them in real life, whatever you want to call it, I'd be streaming their shit all the fucking time, man. Like, just to keep it in the background, just to keep something going, so like I don't feel as forced to be like talking about whatever I'm streaming, on a regular basis, on the regular, because like sometimes I just run out of shit to say. I'll be entirely honest. Sometimes I just run out of shit to say, and I will like something in the background to, listen to, relax with. I'm just saying. Okay. I don't know what we're doing. Yo, Nouvellette is coming out with a new skin. I'm being dead serious. Nouvellette is coming out with a new skin, and let's see what do we have in already. What do we already have in terms of skins? Okay, right. So there's been only one like 5-star skin, and that was it. The Red Dead Knight right there. For like all these other 5-star skins, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about some of these, and it's just like, don't get me wrong. There's some of them that I want, but for the most part, nah. I'll pass. Like, I have nothing against Futao, nothing against Nilu, nothing against Shenhei, nothing against Ganyu. I don't like Klee. Not a huge fan of Yaka. Kiching's okay. I mean, like, Jean's okay. And that's it. I mean, like, I would be more likely to get if I had to pick a skin to buy right now out of the 5-star skins, I would pick Ganyu. Because like not only do I use her somewhat regularly, like probably not that regularly, but anyway I use her, and it's like I don't have Hu Tao really built. I'm not hugely interested in Ayaka, and plus I don't like the skin. Kaching skin I like, but like actually using her, I don't know. Jean I like, actually using her, I don't know. So like it all comes down to Ganyu skin. That's the only one I'm interested in remotely. And it's just not really happening for me there. And like right now, do we have anything to do right now? I mean, are we starting the Skirk quest? I guess we should. Wait, where is it? What are we working on? Okay, this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's in Liu. Okay, starts in Liu. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens here. I haven't watched anyone play this quest. This is my blind reaction to it.
Baiju wasn't in his shop.
That's not unusual.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
The back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
The secret back room. Is he dying? Is Baiju dying?
Traveler, Paimon, welcome.
It's the traveler. She looks absolutely
How's it going, Shadow?
She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink. And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
148 live views of your stream today. 100 unique. Is that with the anime thing? I popped in a couple times, but I did not see the beginning.
Very peculiar.
So Baiju's gonna put his moves on her.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Is that a different Paimon voice?
Eyes are clear. Breathing is steady. Pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, traveler. In theory, your energy levels should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain. Hence my concern. A clean bill of health.
Finally in
usually
effect?
a good
What is
thing,
finally in
but
effect?
In this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition.
If I haven't been following this story the whole time, but like this whole voice actor strike, it's getting a little out of hand, and the main person I've seen reacting to it is obviously Tectone. I don't know if you heard what was going on, but Tectone was temporarily banned from Twitch for calling the Paimon voice actress a fat bitch. That's it. All he said was she's a fat bitch. And he got banned for like a week. Whether that voice actress actually streams on Twitch or not, I don't know. I don't think she does, but he called her a fat bitch and it got him banned for a week. I'm not been a huge fan of Tectone, but like he's being singled out. Not just because he's a popular streamer, but because like he's saying things that other people have already thought about, and maybe some out there have said already. And he is I will say that he's being unfairly targeted, and there's a lot worse shit going on Twitch that is being overlooked, and he's an easy target right now, and I don't know, like, I mean, is it wrong for him to call her a fat bitch? I guess,
I've seen it before.
but should we be banned for it? You have other people on Twitch
Do is take their advice.
criticizing, for example, the President of the United States, and they're not even getting a slap on the wrist. Regardless of how you feel about the President of the United States, why is that less important than Tecton calling a voice actress a fat bitch?
Just get some rest.
I don't know.
Paimon will be
I don't know.
right here by your side. Fingers crossed.
I don't know. I don't know. We're resting? Are we resting right now? Okay. Where's the blanket? Do these people get cold? Is this his dream sequence? Is this a dream sequence now? Where is she? Show me where she is. Show me. It's a void. It's a dark void. Street Fighter 6. I have good things about it.
Traveler, traveler. Rise and shine. Time to wake up. For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Yep, a cut. Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? Nope, nothing there. Okay, don't panic.
Oh, you can't do private ones? Wow. Who's your main in Street Fighter? Who's your main?
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one.
Paimon's voice sounds a little bit more mature.
From the way you
That's
describe it,
the way I hear it.
really there. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed, and you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning. Then it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch, or
There's a lot of new characters that I didn't follow.
then we can beat 'em up together.
I don't know. There's a good majority of those new Street Fighter characters. I don't know their connection at all.
Something is missing.
Who's that?
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete.
Oh my god.
Unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
Ah! What the? Wait! Paimon remembers you! Your child's master!
Skirk?
Right! What do you... the last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then you left and never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wamin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us?
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You, I'll take a glass of wine.
Oh, of course. Coming right up.
Chef Mao.
We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. If I knew we'd be this busy, I would have approved Shenhe's vacation.
Shenhe works for them?
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink.
She can chug it.
I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Neither of those things sound good. Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring Paimon. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us, she doesn't seem evil, at least.
I'm not sure Tartaglia is like the best judge of who's evil and who's not. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, have you made up your...
So that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Ma'am.
So, you can I understand. Come find me in the Greylow Plains when you're done here.
Okay.
Is she technically a character from Ryu?
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
What?
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us.
You sure?
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them...
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her?
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. And it... Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't... Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. Oh, this whole situation is giving...
Bizarre. Time to see what happens. I mean, like, I was under the impression she was considered a Natlan character because that's the current region, you know? Like, that's usually how they do it, isn't it?
Whoa, what are all these rift hounds doing here?
When to die.
Oh, looks like they're collecting something. Let's go check it out.
Does she command rift hounds? Is like she the master?
The tides beckon.
I'm gonna recharge. What the hell?
So, this is what they were collecting.
God remains.
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body
Oh,
is
shit.
sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will and a dark curse. Together, these remnants form what you call God remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just wanted to... She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities. It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only
Damn,
have a few
it's
missing
Ice Queen.
memories to show for it.
Ice Queen over there.
Can we please get back on track?
Okay. Right. The God remains. So basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? In our experience, God remains are 100% bad news. A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards. The power doesn't come from nothing. The remains aren't just gone. They were very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the God remain. Of course, God remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Really?
You mean the stars?
The constellations.
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead. It wants...
How low cut is that dress?
This
Can
time, it only took a fragment of your soul. But next time, there's no telling how far it could go. No one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy.
What did she
Considering how much
lose?
power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to...
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the...
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want
Damn.
my debt, trust me.
Ice
You help
Queen.
me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all.
I still don't understand what she lost.
Remember that.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But, whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing nickname. Ah! Paimon's got it! Frosty the Lavender Melon!
Frosty the Lavender Melon.
Serves that Ice Queen right! Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back.
How did... This doesn't make sense to
See
me.
what sort of plan she's got.
What exactly is a piece of someone's soul? Like is that a tangible item? I mean, like...
Whoa! This place is what?
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here. It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how much Ajax has changed,
Ajax.
but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Is this like that the area in Bleach? You know what I'm talking about? Like, is that what's going on right now?
Real name. Yeah. I'm on Rim. So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world?
I know Child's real name is
That
Ajax.
should mean we're safe in that.
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, now, just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see what that space looks like without the fog. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before?
I'm aware.
Okay. Do you plan to learn? That tracks. All the information you have suggests the Abyss is something sinister, and that abyssal power is a wild and dangerous force that always spells disaster.
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in your arsenal. I'll respect your opinion though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option. A little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you. With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind. Then, I can guide you through the dream environment, and we'll take back what was stolen from you.
Oh, you make it sound so simple.
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding, like I said, to play it safe, I need to give you some special training first.
Wait, you're gonna teach her some of your martial arts? Does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Your senpai.
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples. You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
Oh, she moves fast. Paimon can hardly keep up with her. So, special training, huh? Kind of a rare opportunity. The last time something like this happened was probably anti-Raiden Shogun training, right? Oh, feels like a lifetime ago.
Depends when you started the game. Just
Skirk
saying.
seems pretty strong too, though. You remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet? Maybe we really will learn something here.
Her master's pet. Oh, PlayStation Sword. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. I will admit that. That was kind of how it disappears from. I thought that was kind of cool. Why have I lost some health? When was I using her?
Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this area. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters.
You bet. There's Kaya, Master Jin, Kuching. Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka. You sparred with a bunch of them too, right?
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need to use the human body as an analogy. Your style is your skeleton, the foundation. Improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle mass, you'd be weak and flimsy. You need to do some introspection. Take a good, hard look at your past experiences, and only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations.
Wait, is that it? Paimon thought you were gonna teach her some cool new moves.
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. But right now, our sword styles are so wildly different that there are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. Failure is your best teacher, and rigor is your coursework. That's all I have to say. Time to make a start. Train until you're satisfied with yourself.
The hell?
Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
Damn, they're everywhere. Why am I running out of stamina so fast? Is that part of the training? Do I have my abilities with me right now?
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
Am I not doing good? Am I doing a bad job right now? I'm like... Is that cheating? Using the other powers? What sword is that? I don't recognize that sword.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person, and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they maneuver their weapon? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind. This is the only path to true growth.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
Ah, no voiceover.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Is that Festering Desire? Is everyone using Festering Desire right now?
Fleeting wet. The white heron treads water. A sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Jutsu. They're ninjas now? In the zone.
Looks like you've made some real
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But
Go get some sleep. We'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream. so I can get this investigation over and done.
The camp.
Sometimes you have to practice a single movement 1 million, maybe 10 million times before the breakthrough.
Remain patient. I'm not very good with being patient. Put on a hat. Oh, it's like an earring. I guess these people don't believe in blankets, huh? I mean, if there's ice everywhere, it's pretty cold there. I don't know. Dream sequence. Here we go. The freaking, what do you call this? The younger target audience. Can I attack it? No, guess not.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more class, but I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday.
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked... Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit...
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too.
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, silly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about...
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer is gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
I'm out. The weather? Is it weathering waves? Is that what the weather is?
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said? Can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. I'm sick of being a kid. But for now, I'm starving.
Oh, is this tragedy? Is tragedy coming up? I feel like there is. It's her bodies. She's gonna find her parents' bodies. It's gonna be Tartaglia's fault. It's always his fault.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children. Stay back.
They're coming!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take him down.
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it!
There's fire everywhere.
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders.
Why are you doing this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed you the best.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones...
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right?
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go...
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad?
This is the place. Alert all units.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face. My clever girl, so curious. You'll...
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage... You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way!
You're awake. I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. This time, the focus is elemental energy.
I don't even think that's cool. I think it's pretty cool.
Man, staying in the abyss feels so... No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry.
Where are you getting food here?
The way I see it, the pursuit of power, the first, is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how the natural energy to that is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area. Abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm. My master, Sir Logi, is a true expert in that area. After all,
Trilogy.
he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners. The elemental energy of Tivad, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time. A keen call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct... It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins. So I've heard. You see, but... is purification real? Just thinking out loud. True growth comes from adversity. So, it's time to put... Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
The hell?
Windblade. Be gone.
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Windblade. Prepare to be blown away.
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes. Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
It's not far enough. Too far away. Sorry about this, guys.
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to... It means you're at... So be bold. Do not be afraid. Very good. Seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements. Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training. Which is a good sign. Relentless, get some rest. When you wake up...
I feel like this could have been done better. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, I think it feels kind of simplified, and like it doesn't need to be. Like, just saying. Cinematic. No, it's not. Not enough CGI, not enough detail to be. Not HD.
What is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No, it is fear. The fear of losing those you love. The fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to... That fear is now part of you.
I mean, Skirk knows she could see this, right?
Is a minute wasted.
But, Master, I can barely lift this
So it has not broken.
bone.
Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. After all, bones can open. Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived.
Cold.
These are signs that you are adapting each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. But you still have much to learn in the pursuit of strength. Your mind, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Yes, Master.
Interesting.
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the finals, so wanna head over to...
Special training. I'm getting kind of hungry. Just saying.
From your training so far, you have gained better command. That's only part of it. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure.
Parry.
You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. Ready? Not bad. That defensive stance looks near just like your brother. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Oh shit.
You
Oh
think
shit.
every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me, but you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Ooh. I thought I dodged that. Just saying. Why is it not hitting him? Oh, I just think this could have been done better. I don't know, man. Like, so you can't hurt these with. I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to be like overly critical or anything, but I don't know. It just feels a little bit blocky, and like that's not usually how it feels.
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You...
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities. Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, you managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that.
Chess. How you see it? Okay. I'm gonna get some food or something. Be right back.
is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
She got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone lived.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then I can do anything.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run! Skirk! Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Let's see here.
Alice.
First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? As the Conwayhan saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Oh, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come...
Kind of makes you wonder about Alice, huh? I don't know the entire lore behind it. Well, obviously, except with the Klee connection, but like, it makes you wonder how she fits into the story. It makes you wonder how Skirk fits into the story, but you know. So your best friends now?
If you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chip.
Okay. It's time.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, just need to retrieve the missing part. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions. Okay, not the angle I was expecting. I knew that was possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
You're right.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised.
I don't think she's from Teyvat.
There's no reason to hide the truth.
I think she's a traveler, to be honest.
No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars.
What did I just say?
Not like you in some ways.
A descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sotologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space.
Can you pick the questions? I'm not interested in some of these questions.
To become stronger, for certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. Okay.
You're not gonna ask about your brother?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Well, you're... Ajax, the situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. Complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then... Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you, best keep it a secret from her as well.
Why? That was that was what?
Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It'll take us to where he's hiding.
Wanna go? Wanna go? I'm pretty sure a thunderstorm is intentional. Just saying. Culprit? Who's the culprit? Say hello, Cheryl. I bet you say hello, Cheryl.
Wait, this is
from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory.
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at... Oh,
Alright.
Oh, controlling her now, huh?
That's more like it. Another star goes out! Merciless.
bombs away!
Mine to wield.
Whoa! Look at all these spikes! Careful! Don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty, like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place?
Why would you assume it's a he?
This fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were attacked, trapped. The missing part of your soul should be... Opponent must have covered his trap.
Hold on! Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too reckless, our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack some... From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
What? What?
There. I got it back.
What?
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
in the Glory Plains. You ask me now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that you're whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been complete. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No. You couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul. Call it fate, if you want. I believe that's the term they use in this world for... In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get Alcove. Oh, done gorging? Good. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring? Oh, of course!
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul? Who dares call me Foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew?
Just
Look, he's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide. Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Oh, really?
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run!
What are you, Sam?
Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse!
On my way.
So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place.
So I was supposed to fight them? I thought I wasn't.
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. I've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That is called the all-devouring narwhal.
Yeah. Let me hack.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature. It's a different story when it has no more power, but I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master. Exactly. Told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said, and I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're...
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us! We have to help you get it back!
This isn't my first taste of failure, or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
But what if that monster finds us? How are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoop so. Sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this. The bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and...
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where?
I'll know something about Master. I'm sure of it. Next time I need... Oh, this. It's a star crystal suit. It stores concentrated abyssal energy that I can drop. Fine. It'll take time to recover my strength, of course. Find somewhere to...
Paimon gets the...
You look much better, Traveler. Very true, Chunk. We haven't had many patients.
Awesome. Huh. This bad. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wami Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? I'll be collecting my paycheck now, but... Oh, sure thing. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to...
Did you...
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Man?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just... Okay, fine.
I noticed there was only one bed.
Wait, but...
I don't get tired. I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just leave. Whatever. Let her tire herself out. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. But...
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you...
Keep your gaze fixed on...
Skirk, run!
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk? Have you been...
About 60%.
Whoa! Paimon thought it would...
No. Not fast enough. It's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. No. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep interest...
Ooh, sounds intense.
Thanks.
See you in 2 days.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
to shut out all...
This isn't my first.
The answer to one. Let's follow the river. I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't break meteors, the bold made a journey from
This is like her inner child.
both travelers who have landed
Get it,
on the
inner
planet
child.
that's
Get it,
not
get
their
it.
home. Yet, when she first
Guarantee there's something going on between her and child. Not like what the story implies, but like, you know what I mean. There's something going on there. Trust me, trust. Something going on. I'm just saying, it makes sense if you think about it.
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own?
Indeed. Make new friends. You will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why?
I have told you before. Fear. You have tasted loss. You have known fear. So deep, but as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus, pain dampens over time. And the acrid taste of fear becomes... Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood, or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul, Sotoroji looked. Of course, as a higher being, it could appear as a beast, a human, even a monster that defies description.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path.
I'll let you in on a little secret. The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it. Shall we?
Pretty cool looking area.
You've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Sotoroji.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner...
Can I ask a question, Master? Keep thinking. Maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted.
I saved you because I have a... It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius, and so, I will teach you everything I know.
But I don't want to draw my...
What you want matters not. Among the boundless sea of stars.
Yes, Matt.
From that day forward, all she knew after some time, it was not that human emotion dissipate.
How is this? What's going on over here?
What a symbol of character to this. The Skirks. There was so much to do. It was a station.
Is Alice like a gatekeeper?
People that disembarked wore smiles on their faces, and Skirk's parents, relatives, her no one had any idea. Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before. Countless people cried out to her for their lives were discarded. Sir Luigi had been there in that moment, because she and her people was the initial murder further for that reason. Yet, senseless, isn't it? If those with power get to decide good and evil, and no one wants to relive the most. Skirk is waiting over there. Let's go to her.
So all this, just so you could bring her here?
I have things to say to you. I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in all those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of her past self. I am who you used to be.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of don't forget. It was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our home.
Even so, learning from this, strip yourself of your...
The difference is that I'm doing what is... I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. I've shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold.
That is the problem. I want to shoulder on the grand scale of the entire... Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back.
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what... Aren't you curious about what...
Finally, we get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to...
And look around. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so...
And you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing?
Thank you for saying that. To be honest, I'm not here to... What is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, all those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. I don't want you to hurt it.
Keep thinking. Maybe it would be better if I had died.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face.
This is very symbolic. This is very interesting to me.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always said, dancing water. Sand along your path is begging for your soul. I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand. But I should be thanking you.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember,
become a positive light in this world.
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, you saw my memories then. I once asked my master if survival of the strongest was the law of the universe. He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive. That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another trust, but that means I must defeat him. Because my master, yes. And not just because the gap in... Although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should. He saved my life, taught me the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I know. It's not something I want. The master never goes back on his word. He's no longer into that, but he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of them are simple greetings, or every time I hear from him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces. Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear, just like he said. Yes, I respect him, but I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready. Help me? Why?
There's gotta be something else here. There's gotta be something else here. Damn, yo. This makes me want to see Sixer. Oh my god. Screenshot moment. That's what it was.
Oh, you're fine, honestly. I'm almost gone for like 2 seconds. You're both okay.
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth. I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight.
Okay, so, but whatever.
time.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But haven't I the good news is, we have no...
Where is it? Oh. Alright. Here comes the climax right there. Culmination.
The fog is gone! Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows? Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl?
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know...
Okay. Nervalette isn't here this time.
Paradigm shift. Surge.
Go! Bombs away!
Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Mine to wield.
Water jet! Water jet!
Another star goes out.
Oh shit.
Haven't had enough of my power.
Dual wheeling. Dual wheeling.
Well, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
What sword is that? What sword is it? The black outfit is better. The black outfit is so much better.
Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit. So, you deliberately channeled your power into me, knowing that it would destroy my shell from within. Such power, such keen battle instincts. So you must be...
Skirk, Sir Elogi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Teyvat?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry, it's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skirk, a friend of your master and one of his followers. This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years ago, I knew you existed. And I knew you would come here.
Hundreds of years ago?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long time. I was born into a noble family in Crazier. As the eldest son, I trained the sword harder than anyone else. Defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. And over time, my heart hardened. We were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison, the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death. He spent his childhood wandering the streets, facing more criticism, yet he always wore a smile on his face. I still remember what he said to me when we first met.
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness. It was like there was nothing. But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. My after his grand endeavor was successful.
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you. Your death was once what you worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an
Are you sure? I cannot. Wise indeed. Nor I. But Bedford said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe and bring her to Teyvat. You know as well as I, Bedford's prophecies are.
Well,
all Bedford said was that one
sounds,
of course, only the most outside.
Still,
I'll be leaving then. Oh, and if you were serious about getting stronger, I might give you a gift in the primordial sea. As I said before,
waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission.
Your heart? That sounds like torture.
Because, of course.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into, even with that whale's ability. Devouring power like that is not something the human body can expect. That is not the path to strength. You have to...
You're right. I should have known better, but I miss your master.
After the...
Sir Toad, I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to get. We're like mountain climbers in the dark.
True. But I made up my mind long ago, besides.
Oh?
Since you're his friend, first time we came here. But you had to devote all your strength to fight. It was the joy of release.
Interesting. You're right.
Exactly. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength. After which, for that very reason...
Perhaps you're right. What a battle.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body. I won't be able to hold it. So Delogi once offered to free me from this curse.
I can, but not through death. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power you've consumed. The impurities will dissipate, and under the curse of immortality, your mind and body will regenerate. When that process is complete, you will be back to who you were before, but it will be a time-consuming and painful process.
I accept. If we are climbers in the dark.
I will reach the top of this mountain, and you, Scoffmonger.
That's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh. At least we don't have to make a mad dash to the
It's interesting you're getting hydro sigils.
Wow, these activities sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes.
Great! Huh,
I suppose it's because the false star, it's not real. And even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent, though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and...
Ugh, this is all going on ever since we met. She has, if it's too big a job for one commitment.
I suppose when it comes, well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my I suppose, regardless, one without work for this. We must all work. Goodbye, traveler. Remember your training.
Bye! Is it just Paimon? Or is she being nice? Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow, we can continue our journey. Oh, and since Paimon treated...
Murderer. Wow. That was interesting. Consumable. It will make sense she would be in Fontaine.
You don't need any kind of people from everywhere and all. You freeze to death. I'll make you something more soon. That's nothing. And you won't. When she orders gloves from me, I usually the only person you'll meet. Like I said. Traveler, sorry to keep you waiting. You know our business hours. I'll be heading back in.
Well, it was. I'm very. It ended on a good note. Like it was. It took a while to get there, but like at the end, it was a good quest. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it could have been done better in the beginning, I thought towards the end it was fleshed out. Let me put it that way. It achieved its potential. It just took a little bit of some few bumpy steps to get there. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I'll give it that. It was good. Dark Conquest, that's another day, but right now, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I liked it, but at the same time, I don't want to say it leaves too many questions, unanswered, but I don't know.
This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience.
I just don't see how Alice fits into all this, and like, I need a hint. Do you know what I mean?
Monsieur Neuvillette! It's been so long.
No, I was just early.
We're here to pick you up. Yeah, but thanks for making the journey. Monsieur Neuvillette! Monsieur Neuvillette! Monsieur Neuvillette! Hey! Relax.
It's all right. Hello, everyone. I'm delighted.
We did. Donna, really? That's right.
Don't put too much pressure on me.
As for me, I've already hung up. Don't get ahead of yourself, Lomé. Monsieur Neuvillette is usually really busy. If you want order, procedures. Anyway, she also...
I gotta see the skin. It's like a tuxedo suit or something. I gotta see the skin. I gotta see it. Oh, we just look like a fucking butler or something.
Thank you for being so considerate.
I still prefer being in Mercy Village.
Fontaine, too, has a number of superb places.
Let's hurry up and drink. Yeah, come on, everyone. Come on, let's go, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Shinazaya is supposed to be like Russia, right? I think that's what it is. Is that everyone? You got everyone? Okay. Alright, check this out. Ooh. Max roll right there.
This realm. If you ever... This realm. If you ever...
I mean, I'm kind of, I don't know, it's almost like I'm looking for a reason not to like it, and just too many unanswered questions. Like, it really makes you wonder what role does Alice play in all this? More importantly, what role would Cleve play, like in the future, etc.? I don't know. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I need to see how everyone else reacts to it, because I feel like my reaction is not gonna be the same as other people's. I'm sure there's gonna be people out there who love it. There's gonna be people out there who hate it. I don't know where I fall in that category, but I don't know, man. I'm very conflicted on it. I have very mixed emotions about it. That was a decently long quest. That was like 1.5, 2 hours. I have to start doing different difficulties now. I just want to see what I'm gonna use to clear some of these difficulties. I feel like the checker deck is a good idea. I can make it really boring, but like if I just want to beat it, you know. I'm gonna go with checkered. I want to try it. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? Why did I do that? Well, I know it's possible. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing tonight. Not right now. I want to get some easy platinums done off stream. Just the boring ones like this one, for example. One day. Amber Alert? It's a game? Weed and Greed? This is a game too? Alright, I'm gonna take a shower and get something else to eat. I'm just gonna be thinking about that for a long time. I didn't like it at first, and I started to like it. But now I'm a little conflicted. Mainly, I'm just thinking about C6 and Skirk. Oh my god. No, I can't do that. Can I? I can't do that, can I? Well, C6R1. C6R1, huh? Okay, alright guys, well thanks for watching for now. I'll try to come back on later tonight. I think, I'll check it out. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Take care of yourselves and each other.